Hi guys, I'm Alexandra from largefamilymama.com. I am a mother of 8. I have 4 boys and 4 girls, and I've been homeschooling for over 10 years. And today I wanted to talk to you about the differences between Montessori and Waldorf education. So I think the main difference between the two is that Montessori really focuses on real life, practical situations and experiences, and Waldorf is more focused on fantasy, imagination and art. So when you go into a Montessori classroom, it will have lots of good quality tools and equipment that are child-sized. There'll be child-sized tables and chairs, and everything is practical. There will not be any there won't be a dressing up area, there won't be dolls, there won't be doll houses, nothing like that. It's all practical things, and there are little workstations where children can take a little workstation and then they will learn a particular thing to do with either writing, reading, maths and so on, and they will work through that for as long as they want, whenever they want. It's very child-led. And then if you go into a Waldorf classroom, it's very dream-like, it's very homely. There are a lot of wooden things that are knitted, lots of homemade, handmade items, and lots of things to play make-believe games. Everything is available to play with. You don't have to just pick from one particular workstation. You can just play with lots of different things. You can go and dress up, and then you can go and have a tea party, then you can go and play with a doll's house, and so on. Obviously that's in the preschool classrooms. So both the Montessori and the Waldorf methods were created in Europe, one by Rudolf Steiner, the other one by Dr. Maria Montessori. Rudolf Steiner was Austrian and Maria Montessori was Italian. Both of them were interested in the whole child. They both are holistic approaches to education. So they're not just interested in academics, but they're also interested in the child's health, mental well-being and all those things. With Montessori education, it's very child-led, and when a child shows an interest in learning to read or in maths, then they will be allowed to explore that. Whereas in a Waldorf educational system, there are set ages for when they believe that the child is ready for certain things. So a child will be kind of held back. Even if they are interested in writing or maths, then they will not really be allowed to pursue that until they're in the first grade, about 6 or 7 years of age. Something else that's different about both the approaches is that a Montessori classroom will be made up of different aged children. They are in groups of children aged from 3 to 6, 6 to 12 and 12 to 15. Whereas in a Waldorf classroom, you just have children of one age in each class, like you do in a traditional school. And because Waldorf is more of a teacher-led education, you will have children sitting at desks and the teacher giving a lecture to the children. Whereas in a Montessori school, there is usually one-to-one education, and the children are allowed to roam freely about the classroom as they wish. They don't have to sit at desks and listen to the teacher talking to the whole class. So in Montessori, it's really about the children replicating the things that they see around them and the adults that they see around them. So they will be shown how to cook for themselves and pour their own drinks and wash their own hands at a sink that is the height for them and things like that. And in the Waldorf setting, children are taught in groups, and it's more of a storytelling, fantasy type situation. And both Waldorf and Montessori like to use natural, good quality materials for children. So for our family personally, I do like a lot of the elements of Waldorf, and I do try to incorporate those as much as I can. But there are also a lot of elements that I like from the Montessori approach, and because I have a lot of children, I find that it definitely works better for us to use a lot of the Montessori methods because it's child-led. So I can't really 100% teach my children in a Waldorf manner, because I would have to tailor each lesson to each child because they're all different ages. So I do like the child-led approach where children show an interest in a certain subject and then they go off and they research that themselves and they develop their skills in that area by themselves. But I do like the storytelling aspects and the imaginative aspects of Waldorf too, so I do like to just completely mix the both, and I also like a bit of Charlotte Mason as well. I think it can be sometimes a bit detrimental if you follow one system completely dogmatically, because I think you should be free to pick and choose the things that work for you and your family. That is the great thing about home educating. You can tailor it to perfectly fit your family. So I really hope you enjoyed this video and that perhaps it helped you a bit understand the differences a bit more between Waldorf and Montessori, or perhaps the similarities. And let me know in the comments below which system you prefer, or whether you just like the both of them like me. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you again very soon. Bye!